and they said Grounded 2 was like 3 times bigger. Hey, but they weren't counting the skybox, so... Oh, the ground's not even real! God damn it! Not even the ground is real! I thought in a game called Grounded, at least the ground would be real. What's happened? We all have to live with our choices. I'm happy with... All I need to do is take the teleporter up here, don't fall through the floor, grab the roamer, don't fall through the floor, drive across the bridge to the other side, you guessed it, don't fall through the floor, and then take the components I need out of the ship, and then fall through the floor and go and build what I need. I'm sure this will go exactly as well as we expect it to go. Chat, I fell through the floor. Is that where I want it? Yes. I don't have enough weed. Must have been the wind. Okay, they can kind of see me now. But if I hide here, no way they'll see me.
Target is lost. I repeat, target is lost.
I repeat, must have been the wind. There's so many things that they can change and tweak to just make it piss. Nothing much, just browsing through streams, Big Daddy. Is that right? Well, welcome. Alright, let's get Thomas up and running, shall we? Alright, so, grand plan. Here we go. We're gonna start. Not no. That, no. That's not it. Quick! 97%? 98%? Right in the trap room. 99%? Okay, the baby's in the cryo sleep casket. Alright, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll be okay. Doubt. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit awkward. But if I put this here, that should be fine. God damn it, too short. Okay, we'll get rid of this one then. It mustn't be that then. It must be something else that I'm looking for. What is that? Oh, why is there a wolf spider here? I didn't know there was a bloody wolf spider here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. There's 2 of them.
I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna need more than antlion armor to deal with that. Ow. But let's take a moment. Thank you, Conqueror. Let's take a moment to remember Steve. Steve is the name of my beard. It's not like the best. We should have put it. We should have put the storage over here, and then the grow zone over here. We kind of did those in the inverse order. Hello. Hello and welcome to Subnautica. It is Friday, I think, and I am cooked. How are we all doing? I feel like ass. I had a migraine today. Love that. Love to see it. Ended up wasting my entire day, pretty much, because I had to finish the edit of the last RimWorld video, and then, well, I had to recover from the migraine and then finish the edit of the RimWorld video from the other night, which meant I got precisely 0% of the day off that was supposed to be my day off. Very cool. Especially since I got to like right the end of it, and I'm like, oh, finally I've got the thing done. I can start rendering it. Rendered it out to 83%, and the program froze, which meant that it probably wasn't going to work. Changed something so that it should work. Rendered it out to 83% again. Froze again. Changed something again. Rendered it out. Finally got there. Ended up taking like an extra 2.5 hours to do. And just wasting my life away. So frustrating. There's nothing worse. Well, I mean, not nothing worse. There are very few things worse than having your time just completely wasted because something or someone is just not doing what they're supposed to. Very annoying. So I ended up not actually getting any day off on the day that was supposed to be my day off, and taking ages on the video. Hopefully the video will, I mean, it's a banger video. To be quite clear, it is a banger video, but still very annoying that I had to spend so much extra time on it for no extra gain. Very upsetting. You know what's not very upsetting though? Subnautica. Unless of course you don't like the deep dark sea and Reaper Leviathans, in which case it could be upsetting. But not my problem. Anyway, we're gonna get straight into it, and we're gonna finally answer the question of what that radio do. Alright, so here we are back in Subnautica, in the laggy Subnautica, while the game figures itself out. It's always like a bit slow at the start. We're here on our island base. Now, you may notice immediately, if you've been following the entire series, that this is slightly different layout. And that would be very good observing of you, because it is a slightly different layout. I changed this because... yeah, anyway, I changed it. I don't know why. I changed it. No, I do know why, actually. I'm going to show you why. Because if we go upstairs... first of all, there's the radio. We are actually going to answer the radio soon, but first I want to show off the changes that I made. I did a little bit of work between streams. You may notice that the bulbo trees are now on one side there, and we now look out to this side, so we can see the Aurora as it disappears because the performance mod doesn't allow it to stay there. This is now here instead of over there. This was all changed just so that we'd have slightly less giant poles in the way and we wouldn't have to walk around them all the time. So to just rearrange this a little bit. But the biggest change is if we go up here, we go all the way to the top. This is all the same. Nothing much has changed here. But we get to the elevator. We go up the elevator. And then we look at the zoo. Oh. Well, that's different. That's a very different zoo than I had before. We were doing the stream, and we had like those two, or you know, we had several of those like large rooms going down, and after I did it, I was kind of like, there's just not enough glass, like you can't see through. Oh, I missed a window. I'll have to fix that in a second. You can't see through all of the stuff. Like the big rooms just have too much non-see-throughable, that's a term, non-see-throughable walls, And I know that these ones, you can make it almost all the way around glass. So I did that, and then I put like these platforms in here so that you can kind of go side to side. You can go all the way through. It's kind of like suspended. I put another little viewing platform there. So we got the 2 viewing platforms. I also added all of these floodlights so that when it gets to nighttime, we can still see stuff and it looks way better. I moved the entrance for the portal to the Nether Realm over to the other side just so it wasn't getting in the way of this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We completely redesigned this. All the fish are in there. Well, no duplicates are in there. I did actually throw a few children off the side of the tower, but don't worry about that. That's not something you guys have to worry about. But now we have a giant tank that reminds me of the glass elevator in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Especially when you get to the bottom and you look all the way up and you see the bubbles rising, and that top part literally looks like a fan as well. If it was spinning, this would be fizzy lifting drinks, and we would go up and we would get murdered. Unfortunately, that's not the reality, but you know, we can dream. So there was, hold on, I've got to fix, there was one of these that was missing a window. Where was the missing window? Which way was it facing, actually? I think it was facing that way? There. I see it. Okay, let me just quickly fix this. And then we'll get back to it. Oh, I'm glad we've stopped building because, goddamn, the delay on the build is wild. Alright, we'll put that last window in. We'll finish the final window. Come on. There we go. Oh, also, I'm not sure if we saw it last time, but there's a nuclear reactor at the top of that. I think I'm pretty sure I added it at the end of last stream, so it shouldn't be new. It is lagging so bad on my end. I don't know how it is for you guys, but it is chugging pretty hard. Hey, Miasel, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Hey, Trandall, how you doing as well? Welcome in. This is chugging. Yeah, at this part up here, it wasn't running this badly last time. But this time it's definitely like having an issue. Oh god, it's like, it's worse than it's ever been. It's definitely chugging. Yeah, I don't know why it's so bad at the moment. Because there shouldn't be any extra fish in here. It should just be the normal amount of fish. Do I have anything else open that shouldn't be open? Let me double check that I don't have any extra programs running. I don't think I do. No, not really. I'm not sure why it's chugging worse than usual. Is it because of the buildings? Oh yeah, I know why it's chugging. Like, in general. It's because this tower is 8,000 meters high. And it has to render all of this and it doesn't like it. And then we've made a glass zoo at the top of the universe. Like, I know why overall it's chugging, but it wasn't chugging this bad last time, so I'm not sure why it's, like, particularly worse this time. But I'm hoping that as we go further away from here, it will start to work. I mean, it's already running a bit better now. So, that's the last we'll see of the zoo for a while. We spent like 20 streams building that thing. Oh yeah, it's way better even just here, because now it's not rendering that whole thing all of the time. Yeah, we built like, we spent like 20 streams building that thing, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And now it's time to actually just finish the game. Do the game. We're gonna, that's right, we're gonna finally answer the radio. They said it couldn't be done. Well, guess what? I built us a radio, and we're going to listen to it. I don't know if I can make myself... Can I bring myself to finally answer this radio? I'm gonna do it.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached.
We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Pretty sure they're definitely dead. But let's put on... I think we're going to have to put on that suit. The radiation suit. If there's radiation between... Wait, does this reinforced... I'm assuming the reinforced suit doesn't, like, protect me from... No, it's just... It's physical and enhanced survival. So I'm going to need to get the radiation suit. And that should hopefully get us sorted. Playing the video game? That feels wrong, man. Why would you do that? You can't play the video game as it was intended. Disgraceful. Where did I put it? I put it in one of these lockers. Did I... Oh, we've already gone back around. Was it this one? Where did I put my radiation suit? Did I put it in the moon pool? Let's see if I put it in the moon pool. This is a great start. Don't remember where I put my radiation suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
If it's not down here, I don't know where to go to look for it. I think it might be like in here. Nope. In here? Aha! Thank God. Okay, I'm glad it was in there, because otherwise I would not have known what to do. Alright, I'm gonna put my reinforced one in there. Alright, so we have our radiation suit. We should have coordinates. We have fallen through the prawn suit. We have our prawn suit to go. It's fully charged. Let's go and see what we're here for. What's it actually... That's the Degassi base. Do I have coordinates for it somewhere? This one. Okay, it's not turned on. Oh no, that's... Sorry, that's LifePod 3. No, it's not that one. Wait, what? Did I... Where are the coordinates? I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to go back up and see if I can listen to the radio again. I'd assumed that it was just gonna add something to my beacons or something. Hi, Jiv. Hey, Heckler, how you doing? Ooh, listen to the radio. I hate that phrase for you. It had to be done eventually.
Hello there.
Hey, Tio, how you doing? No, there's nothing else. Wait, so where is it then? It just told me, like, LifePod 6, there's interference. Wait, is there a way I can see... Voice log? Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Is that in here? Like in this, maybe? I'm confused. It's not, it's LifePod 6. I mean, it looks like we've already been there. Hey, Sheepy. Justin, remember Mindustry? When you were playing Factorio and discussing that? Playing the game should not even be an option. Okay, I won't play it then. It won't be an option. Got him. Not only did you use the radio, you're letting it give you instructions and following them. I'm trying to, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Hey, Sheepy. Yes, that's right, I'm confused. Some beacons need you to find them by a picture, and some of them are in category... are in the 3 category with beacons? What? What does that even mean? Approximate transmission origin recorded to the databank. This is the databank. Public documents? No. Degassi survivors? No. Codes and clues? Okay, codes and clues. LifePod 6 transmission. Okay. So it's in the red grass biome. So I've already been there, but... like, I've already gotten the logs for it, but because I hadn't answered the radio beforehand, maybe it, like, isn't able to progress. So let's go and have a look. I'm not sure if it's in the red grass biome that's right next to me or if it's in a different one, but we should find out. If you find it already, just wait for the next radio. Oh, you reckon it'll just, like, tick over onto the next one? There's one. I'm gonna go and have a look anyway. But yeah, it's already ticked off in the... like, I already have voice logs from it, so I'm assuming I've already found it and interacted with everything. But let's go have a look. It should be around here somewhere. We just wait for the area to spawn in. Somewhere here, there's like just a piece of crashed ship there. So does that mean I just have to wait the whole day out to respond to the radio again? No, that's the end of that, and that's mushroom biome. So if it's here, it's back this way somewhere. And it's getting dark, so it's hard to find it anyway. That's mushroom biome there. Alright, so it's no further that way. Don't think it's down there either. Maybe it's the other red grass biome? Because I've got that thing there, but I don't see a life pod. I don't know where the other red grass biome is. It's getting dark. What do you mean? It's always dark? No, it isn't. It's just always dark whenever I go and do something. It got distinctly darker just like a minute or so ago. Okay, it mustn't be in this red grass biome. It must be in the other one, which I don't have a marker for. Nor have any idea how to get there. Darkened by your soul. It starts off at like a relative level of darkness. And then I show up and it gets worse. They said something about radiation, so it has to be like somewhat close to the Aurora. I swear your save is daytime for 2 minutes and 57 minutes night. I swear, you're right, yeah. It happens in every game I play.
Your past can ruin your future, if you allow it. So give it a good shot, it's already pretty bad.
It is.
So don't half-ass throwing your dreams away.
Alright, noted. Time to throw my ass away. Wait. The radio thing's come up again, so I think it must have ticked over to midnight or the new day, and so I think I've already done that part of the radio. Like, I've already gone to LifePod 6 at some stage. So I think if we just go back home and listen to the radio again, we'll probably be right. But yeah, I don't know if it's just because I bring it up more often that it always feels like it's just like perpetually nighttime. But I swear to God, every game we play that has a day-night cycle, it is just perpetually nighttime. Like when we played Skyrim, when we played Oblivion, it always felt like every time we were going to do something, it was pitch black. And like Grounded, that seemed to happen a fair bit as well. It's just all the time. Sure you can find a buyer for that ass? Anyone in chat want to salvage it? Well, you want to salvage my ass? Don't know if it can be salvaged. At what point in this game do you start having to watch the video due to video killing the radio star? That happens next week.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's listen to the radio again.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Well, he's dead. Pretty sure I've already been to LifePod 13 as well. Emissary's voice log. Kassar. Impact imminent. Life is a game. I'm done playing games. Okay, he's dead. Cool. So I guess we have to wait to the next day now. We're just gonna, because we've already done so many different things. We just stumbled across stuff accidentally that it's just gonna be a case of we're gonna wait for them all to catch up as the days tick by, I think. So I don't know, is there a way we can keep busy while the days tick by? Me, in general life, rip. Okay, all these trees aren't grown yet because I only planted them a little while ago. Except these ones back here, I think. With the OG seed. Can I get to them? I can't get to them. Okay, well, this is very upsetting. Can I go around the back? Can I do the old reach around? Yes! There we go. I already said that like 5 streams in. Wait, what? What did you say 5 streams in? How dare you steal my joke before I even say it? How dare you? Wait, was I the one that stole it? Who knows? I'm a thief. Maybe. Okay, when radio answer. What else can we do? Is there anything else we can do while we're waiting? Is there anything else I can build? What haven't we built yet? Maybe some interior modules? We've already got a nuclear reactor. A water filtration machine, that would be a smart idea. So I'm not going to build that. Interior modules. Fabricator we've already got, obviously. An aquarium. We've got a big aquarium, we don't need that. Plants. I mean, the problem is if we start building stuff, everything's gonna just die, so... A sign. What about a sign? I don't think we can even build the sign. I don't think we have the copper for it. We don't have any copper wire. I said the Radio Star thing 5 streams into this run. You were ahead of the curve, I see. Look at you go. Maybe I go find some copper? I mean, I don't really need to do anything other than wait, but I don't know how to wait faster. How do I hurry up and wait? Okay, Google, how to hurry up and wait? I'd like to think I am the curve. Believe in the curve. Be the curve. Be the curve you want to see in the world. I don't know. We could just take a dive. We haven't taken a dive for a while. Let's just have a little dive off our diving board while we wait for the game to catch up to us. Hopefully next time we answer the radio, there's actually a task for us to do, so we can do that in between. But so far I've already done the tasks, so there's not really much I can do other than wait. Alright, we'll go up to the top, and we'll have a nice big dive off the top. The game will start to chug considerably more, but we got to do a big jump. 1, do what you can control. 2, shift your focus. 3, practice patience. 4, check status politely. 5, fill the time wisely. 6, accept that it's a part of life. This is what ChatGPT says. Tell ChatGPT to get in the bin. That was not helpful. I'm still waiting. I haven't changed the speed at which I am waiting. I'm not waiting any faster. Time has not passed any faster than it was before. Useless. Alright, here we go. Everybody ready? Take one last look at the base. It looks pretty good from here. Man, if only that was like a full tower. If that tower went all the way down to the bottom, we wouldn't even be getting this low of a frame rate. It would be like 1 frame. It would just be a slideshow. Alright, here we go. Why have I got the knife out? I didn't pull the knife out. Ah, down we go. Where we stop, no one knows. Well, we stop once we hit the water. We all know that. But how long it takes? We're stuck in an endless void. Who knows? So I figured out the other day that even when you jump off the tower and like land on one of the exits, I don't know how it figures it out, but there's an exit about 2,000 meters down or something that you can hit and only lose half of your health. And then you can hit another one another couple 100 meters down and lose the other half of your health. Or like almost all the rest of your health, but like it's like almost 2 quarters. Almost the other half, but not quite. Like a fraction short of half. And then you fall off again before you finally die. But then sometimes you fall off and you hit that and you just die immediately. But the last few times I did it, I was trying to get myself killed. And I landed on both of them and survived them both. It was like, yeah, over 2,000 meters of drop. Don't understand how that's possible. 1, accept the boredom, then lean in. 2, channel your inner child. 3, make time move backwards. 4, find one thing to control in the chaos. Okay, let me focus in on number 3. How do I make time move backwards? Also, how does that help me with time moving forward quicker? If I'm making time move backwards. Chat GPT, I don't think you understand anything. We know that. Hey Staunch, how you doing? Blue, yeah, isn't it nice? Look, oh, we see the second tower. A second tower has hit my plane. Wait, a second tower in the bush means Bush did 9/11. Wait, jet fuel doesn't melt the second tower. Teacher man, George Bush. George Bush is my wife for a day. A second plane has hit the tower. I think it's one of those. It's one of those, I think. And sploosh! We made it! Yay! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well, that was fun. It's still daytime though, so what do we do now? Not literally, obviously, but try a mind game where you pretend time has gone backward. Let's say you're in a long line, or you sent an email, and now you're waiting for a reply. Imagine that in an alternate reality, the wait is over. How would you feel? What would you be doing differently? It sounds weird, but it sometimes helps. You reverse engineer your patience and find ways to distract yourself better in the moment. I think you're full of ass. I think you're full of garbage, ChatGPT. Absolutely useless advice. How dare you? Fun fact. Oh, the radio! Hold that thought. Oh, the radio can be answered again. It hasn't even been a whole day. Great, let's go. Let's go answer the radio again. All it took was jumping off the side of a 9,000 meter tower to pass the time. Who would have thought? Fun fact about falling, squirrels have their terminal velocity so low that they can't die from fall damage. It won't be pleasant, but not deadly either. I think I actually knew that. I think I've actually heard that before. Yeah, because of their, like, surface area and density and stuff like that, they can just, like, bounce off the ground no matter how high they go. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the radio has to say now.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
You stacked it, buddy. You absolutely stacked it. I would like to know why the bloody subtitles disappear like that. Let's put them down to there. There we go, we can change it. I'm glad you can actually change that. Okay, that's probably about good. Because it was just disappearing before anything was done. ChatGPT is always useless. Anyway, it's true. Every time. I'll ask ChatGPT a question. ChatGPT will make up an answer. I point it out. ChatGPT will go, haha, you caught me, here's a real answer. Yeah, and that answer will also still be wrong, so... Rip. So I think now... we just have to wait again? Because we've waited... We've heard this one, and the Sunbeam's like, oh crap, there's so many of you, we're coming to pick you up. And then I think the captain was like... I've only ever landed this thing in VR, and now everyone's dead. Wait, what does this part say? Oh no. Oh, that's the one we read before, that's fine. Okay, so now we just have to wait for the Sunbeam to get here, I guess? Or we have to wait for the radio again? So we can take another dive. Let's just take another dive. I don't know what else to do. We're just gonna keep diving off the top of the tower. to pass the time. And then you'll tell him he's wrong and he'll keep generating more egregious wrong answers. Yeah, he just gets stuck in like a insane hallucinating loop. Apparently you can just say after an answer has, like after a thing has been generated, you can just say, what about that answer, what about that information was incorrect? And usually it can pick up a lot of the information that was incorrect and correct it. But even still, sometimes it's just blatantly wrong. Okay. We're taking another jump. I wonder how far away from the island can we go if we do a jump and we continue moving forwards? Let's see. Hold on. There. So I'm gonna hold forwards this time. We're just Supermaning into the void. Now I'm not even looking down, so it literally just looks like we're flying. Look guys, I'm playing Subnautica and it turns out you can actually fly, see? Look at me go! I'm flying through the air! It is me, Superman of the Above Nautica fame! Da-da-da-da! They said they could be Aquaman on this world. No, I choose Hawkman? Flyman? Superboy? Cloud Lad? I don't know, something like that. But we can fly, look. Another dive? This is a perfect time for another fun fact about falling. Love that. Ants are completely immune to fall damage. They just bounce off any surface. For them, air it's more close to a fluid rather than a gas. Oh, for them air is closer to a fluid than a gas? Well, there you go. The little lads can just yeet. Never having to worry about fall damage. Imagine that. That'd be a handy little thing to have. I mean, to be fair, the amount of times where I've had to jump from somewhere or like needed to get somewhere and fall damage was the issue, probably not that many times, but it's a cool thing. I will say when I'm bored, I will talk to ChatGPT and make it apologize for being a pathological liar and gaslighter. And then it will gaslight you during its apology. Somehow, it'll find a way. Subnautica, more like above Nautica. That's right. Here we are, above the clouds. You can see the clouds just flying by up the top there. Part of me wishes there was a way to have like actual physical clouds, like object clouds. But then I know if there was, the game would run even slower. And also I think the game has crashed. No, it hasn't. Why? Everything like stopped for a second. He wasn't even like waving his hands, was he? Was that just tripping balls? Who knows? We're still flying though. You don't have to worry about full damage either. I can confirm that at a certain point, you don't feel the after effects. Well, I guess that's true. Okay, it's turning to nighttime. We're now in space. Oh, we're seeing the actual water now. How far did we get? Oh my god. We're actually pretty close to the Aurora. Holy crap. We can... Okay, I wasn't expecting that. We can almost jump from the... tower to the Aurora. That's insane. If we could just go a little bit further, we could literally land on top of the Aurora. Oh, I don't have my swimmy swim, my sea glide. I don't have my sea glide on me, so it's gonna be a bit of a swim back, but can't load that much. It's, I mean, if you could build slightly higher, we could actually make it there. Hop, skip, and jump to the Aurora. Maybe try jumping off instead of just falling. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna see if I can, like, full send. I mean, I did kind of jump last time, but... Okay, let me see which direction it is, because I won't be able to see it from up there, really. So it's, like, southeast, I think? So we want to full send towards the Aurora. See if we can, like, break our legs on top of the Aurora. That would actually be amazing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Bring your thing, though. Where is my Sea Glide? I actually don't know where my Sea Glide is. Maybe it's up here? I'll see if I can find it. I put it in a locker somewhere, but God knows where. Not that one. It's probably in one of the misc ones. Not there. Not there. Oh, I wonder if we could propulsion cannon out. Can you propulsion cannon yourself? What if your fall damage, you have fall damage with your Sea Glide, you'll never be able to get it back? Imagine you land atop the Aurora. Oh, well, I just built another one. It's probably quicker to build another one as it is, because I don't know where it actually is currently. Look, it would literally, I think it would literally take me longer to find the Sea Glide than to just swim back once we land there. So I think I'm just gonna go up, because it was only like a 2-minute trek back, if that. I genuinely have no idea where it is. Alright, let's try again. So the Aurora is out that way. We can actually see it from there. So we won't actually be jumping off the diving board then. I think we'll be jumping off the, like, back section. Let's see. Because is it not this way? No, that's northeast. Oh, you must get, like, turned around when you jump. We could build out that way a bit if we wanted to. Because we go out to here. Alright, I'm gonna try... Alright. Because we kind of want to go that way. So if I build out a little bit here, just like a few extra platforms in this direction, then we might be able to land on top of the Aurora. It will take a very long time to build the platforms because of the lag, but we'll get there. I don't really know how the propulsion cannon works. I don't know if we can, like, kind of launch ourselves. I think you have to have an object, don't you? Yes, this probably isn't very useful. But if I build another foundation here, I reckon that will be potentially far enough. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to full send towards the Aurora and see if we can land on top of it. Oh, and the radio has finally just been ready to get. So, either way, we're at a good time here because we can either jump off and land on the Aurora and then respawn when we die, or we can just swim back and then we're good. Alright, here we go. So we're looking southeast. We go off here and we go full send. We turn off that. And we try and land on top of the Aurora. Let's do it. We're significantly further in the direction of the Aurora now, which should give us a lot more extra forward momentum. We might... I'm kind of worried we might overshoot now. So I guess what we'll see what happens. Oh gosh, a third dive? Let's see. Looks through the cue card. Yes, yes! Once a guy in the US survived a 3-kilometer free fall from a parachute failure with just minor injuries. Impressive. It's a thing though, because you jump You don't have a parachute, you reach terminal velocity, and the best outcome is actually that you pass out because of, I guess, the fear, the adrenaline, whatever. You pass out during the free fall, then you hit the ground, and because you're so limp, because you're passed out, and you're not bracing, expecting for it, you actually bounce off the ground, and that is like that is the best outcome for an impact, because you're much less likely to break all of your bones and die. So it can be done once you get like terminal velocity. When did we redefine minor to dead? No, well, this guy obviously he didn't die. And yeah, it is possible. Scientifically is possible. Theoretically possible. Alright, we've got to be getting close to like halfway now. There's no way to know how close we are, because there's nothing to indicate. Especially since I've turned the HUD off and we're just free falling. We are still going forwards though. Minor compared to death, they had to reconstruct half of his body basically. But he's kind of walking now. Okay, so minor. Yeah, it's, you know, it's comparative. So what you're saying is I should jump out of a plane with no chute? Yeah, just make sure you go to sleep halfway. Oh. Oh my god, look how close we are. We actually might land on the side of it here. Oh, we're so close. Bruh. Oh no. We're so close. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna load it. And I'm gonna build like 2 or 3 extra platforms because we will make it. We were literally that close. Not literally, but we were that close. I don't care about the radio right now. I want to land on the Aurora. We will immediately die, but that's fine. I just want to be able to say that I've jumped from the top of the world and landed on the top of the Aurora and killed myself in a game of Subnautica. That's an achievement. That's an achievement unlocked right there. I wonder if there's a way to survive the fall. I guess it depends. Because I was saying before that, like, if you jump off and hit the outcropping on the tower about halfway down, or not halfway down, about 2,000 meters down, you actually survive it. So I wonder if it is possible to survive this fall. Sometimes you just die, but sometimes you're fine. Alright, I'm gonna go for 3 extra platforms. Because when you consider the way that it translates for the extra distance that I get to how much extra I've got to fall and move, you know, 3 platforms up here does not just straight equal 3 platforms down there. Although I guess actually it's mainly because we went this direction instead of that direction. Alright. Here we go. It's full send time again. Alley-oop. Alright, I believe. We're gonna land on top of the Aurora this time. We're gonna land on top of the Aurora. We're gonna break our legs on the Aurora. I need everyone in chat to believe that we're gonna break our legs on the Aurora. I remember hearing a dive factoid once. They tried to get Gurkha volunteers to jump out of a plane from 500 feet, and they only managed to get 5 volunteers. When questioned about why the Gurkhas, known for their fearlessness, only volunteered 5 people, they found out that they thought there would be no parachutes. Who are the Gurkhas? It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know who they are. So, I mean, that kind of proves it, though, if 5 of them were willing to just kill themselves. Yikes. Because they obviously thought they were not going to have parachutes. I mean, to be fair, that's not necessarily, like, a ridiculous assumption to make on their part. If there's someone, if they're like from a group of people who are known for being fearless, and then somebody comes to you going, you want to do this crazy thing, they're probably like, okay, this is probably like, I'm probably not going to have a parachute. That, like, the assumption in logic there isn't actually ridiculous at all. Because why would someone come to a group of people who are like known as being fearless and then just be like, jump out of a plane with a parachute? Okay, well, I mean, everyone, like heaps of people do that. Okay, sure. It was the British military who requested it. Requested them to jump out of the planes. And it was when they were testing. What? Testing what? Oh, testing like paratrooping? Ah, okay. Yeah, again, I don't think it's like that absurd of a thing to think. Before it was a thing that people did. Right, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, I've gone a little bit far that way. Let's try and recorrect. Oh no, I'm gonna fall short again. Okay, this is my new goal. I know we have stuff to do, but this is my new goal. We must land on the Aurora. They're a Nepalese military force known for being very tough and fearless. Oh, that's who they are? Okay. I mean, obviously, if 5 of them were willing to just throw themselves out of a plane to their death. Guess who just cleaned up their desk? Not me! Hey, Mr. G, how you doing? Was it Heckler? It could have been Heckler, maybe. Trandle? Maybe Trandle did? Maybe that's where he found these jumping facts. It's possible. Why is this not doing anything? Okay, let's try again. It wasn't me. My cleaning lady cleans my desk. Ugh. Got bloody cleaners now. I finally have space for my keyboard. Wait, what were you using before? A VR headset or something? How did you type? Were you on your phone? Jason? Did Jason clean his keyboard? Sorry, his desk? Maybe. In fact, just 2 days ago, she cleaned it and I couldn't find my earphones. She tucked it into my cabling management. First world problems, am I right? Alright, let's try and build out a little bit further. I think we need to go... How far do we need to go? Let's go this way about 6, and then let's go to the left about 6 and see what happens. I mean, my launch key mini? What is a launch key mini? I wish, but then I would have to find a place for the cookies that I keep around, and my dog can't eat chocolate. You gotta have storage somewhere. If it's on your desk, it's on your desk. Makes sense. Have you considered a sealed container? No, you gotta keep them free. Open to the elements. Gotta make it so the dog can, like, get up there if he wants to, but only if he's ready to die. Keyboard for music. Oh, that's what the launch key mini is? Oh, yeah, okay. Keyboard. As in, musical keyboard. Because there was no clarifier in that sentence, and I'm literally using a keyboard right now, I forgot. I didn't think about a musical keyboard. Nice, got a keyboard now. Got space for a keyboard, very cool. I'm out of lead, I guess? So I guess I'm gonna have to go from here. Oh, that's a shame. Well, let's hope this is enough. Alright, here we go. Send! Down we go. The sealed container is for the actual dog food, not for the poisonous one. So, I read that message, and the way that it was like sectioned in the Twitch chat that I have on my screen, I read, the sealed container is for the actual dog food, not for the poisonous one. So I'm like, wait, you're sealing your dog in a container? In a food container? That feels a bit rough, man. You know, usually you're supposed to let them out for a walk or something. You don't just keep them in a plastic container. Like, got a Tupperware container on the desk for my dog, just so he doesn't get out, so I don't have to shock him. Wait. My dog has eaten entire packets of Tim Tams. They just breed them different down here. I just need to find a free program to use. For what? Like a door or like a DAW? Music? Yeah, but like, what part of the pipeline? Alright, we're gonna be getting close. We're getting close to the Aurora. I mean, when I use my like keyboards or pianos or anything like that, it's just actual piano and piano sound, so I don't have to do like any kind of MIDI or synthesizer stuff. Ask our friend ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. I mean, they may give you some answers. Don't know if they'll be any good, but maybe. I don't know, whatever I can use to make my own music. Yeah, okay. Yeah, finding free stuff that's actually any good is difficult. I use FL Studio for what I use to make music, and you can like input straight into that, I think, but it's definitely not free. Oh, here we are. Oh, come on, this has got to be it. Oh, please don't fall like an inch short. This has got to be it. Surely we're above it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We did it, kind of. We landed on top of the Aurora, kind of. We're like in the side of it. We survived the fall though, which is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get myself killed. What do I need? I think I just need lead. Hey, can you kill me real quick? Can you kill me real quick? Hey, coward! Come here. Kill me. I want to die. Thank you. Now I can maybe get... I need to figure out what I need. Well, it must be lead because I've got loads of titanium. So I need to get myself some lead and then build forwards about 7 or 8 layers. Layers? Blocks? Tiles? And then try the jump again, because we might actually just be able to land on it and survive, and then just go for a walk on the top of the Aurora. See if there's anything up there, any Easter eggs. There was a Gurkha in God damn, sorry. Gurkha in 1945, fighting the Japanese, and when they threw grenades at the unit, he picked them up and threw them back. Eventually, one exploded on him. His fingers were blown off, and his face, body, and right arm and leg were badly destroyed, I'm assuming. The Japanese stormed the trench. He used his left hand to wield his rifle, defeating 31 enemies and preventing the Japanese from advancing. Damn, son. What a Chad. Alright, let's see if we can find some lead. I think if I just go... Oh, there's Life Pod 13. We've already been there, it doesn't matter. If we go this direction, we might find some. I keep getting the same Oporto ad in a row. Still in the ads, by the way. Rip. They should be done by now. I use asterisk, asterisk, asterisk for my music assignments for compositions. I too use asterisk, asterisk, asterisk for mine. Yeah, it thought that was a link and immediately blocked it. Was it Ableton? Because I know that that's something that a lot of like educational places will use. They'll use Ableton because that's quite good for like composition stuff. Okay, lead, lead, lead. Give me lead. I just need one thing of lead. And then we can go home and we can build a few more platforms and jump out again. I keep managing to give myself a whole bunch of extra tasks. Every time I'm like, ah, let's actually do the story now, and then we end up doing something else. It's flat.io. It's the actual link, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. The .io made it think it was a link. Not heard of that one. Where's the lead? Give me lead. Pretty sure last time I went through and got a bunch of lead as well. Obviously I used a fair bit for all those platforms up the top, to be fair, to create that kind of base. Come on, where's the lead? Is that lead there? No. It's an unspawned rock. Was that copper? That's copper. I mean, I should grab copper because we're always lacking copper at some point or another. And I think that's more copper there. That's a bush. It's an online notation site for music. I have to write a composition based off a song called Au Clair de Lune. Ah, Clair de la Lune. I know of Clair de Lune. Based off of that. Okay, where? Oh, is that lead? Please tell me that's lead. No, that's like lithium. Oh my god, I didn't want lithium. I don't think I've ever found lithium like that. Here we go, this is lead. Okay. Now we're cooking with lead. And we're getting poisoning from it. Wait. That's a good stack of lead. Okay, time to go home and build ourselves a couple more platforms and see if we can land on top of the Aurora. This is what Above Nautica is all about. I'll post my current progress in Discord. Yeah, go for it. Be interested to see it, actually. I ate an eclair once. I think that's basically the same thing. Yes. Eclair de lune. That's right. Chocolate eclair de lune, I think, is the Latin. I love neurological damage. Is that like emotional damage? But it's deeper into your brain? I wouldn't know because I am completely normal and don't have any damage at all. What? Is this gonna go through? Oh, thank God it exists. It's real. Okay. Now, make sure to take all of the lead out of the back of the vehicle. Grab all of this stuff. We may as well leave the iron cubes in there. And let's go up to the top. And let's have a little suckle on the T to the Bulbo on the way up. So that we're not going to die mid-flight. And then build a couple platforms out and see if we can make it onto the top of the Aurora. I also ate it at night, so like under Luna's light, basically Eclair de la Luna. I mean, he's got a point. He's ahead of the game. I will call it chocolate eclair. Please do. That would actually be amazing. You end up calling the song chocolate eclair. Alright, let's take... Nope. Take 2 more there, put 1 in here, and then eat these 2, and then we should be good to go. Alright. Up to the top we go. I'm so glad. I think I've said it before, but I'm so glad I invested in this elevator, this giant ladder, because doing any of this, having to actually spam click all the ladders all the way up the center of the tower, would just have made this all completely not viable at all. I mean, it made me have to spend like probably 20-30 hours off stream building. Bloody eclipse. But it really paid dividends in the actual goal of what I was doing. Okay, so let's go this way. I will say that second building basically makes it the Siamese Twin Towers. Yeah, we got rid of the Twin Towers at the bottom, but then we made it the Twin Towers again up the top, so we're back with the Twin Towers, baby! One of them's a zoo. I used the first 8 bars of the excerpt I got for the assignment. Just get Claire de Lune and then go invert. Invert vertically, invert horizontally. Bam, you're done. Whole thing's done. One twin is just a little more deformed than the other is all. How dare you? This is beautiful. It is beautiful in its own way. Hey, Rubberducks, how you doing? Ooh, God, I almost walked out there. What be done? What do you mean, what be done? I'm building again. I know I said I was done, but there's I mean it's not a bad view from here, getting to see the zoo and the tower from over here. Alright, let's go this way a little bit more. But we've got a new goal now. And it's not answering the radio. Okay, I'm gonna go like 2 more this way. And then I'm gonna go 2 more the other way, and then we're gonna jump. Just remember the lag? How can I forget it? I mean, there's the lag from the build, but then there's the overall lag, which is actually fine back here. But when you go around the zoo, it is just like, it is savage. Denial and procrastination, I know them well. No, we jumped off of the tower. We jumped off of the diving board while we were waiting for the radio to like reset and allow us to answer it again, because we'd already done the things it was asking us to do and we just had to wait for it to reset. So I just kept diving off the diving board a couple times. First time I just like fell. Second time I decided to see how far I could send, just full send. And then when we did that, we actually landed really close to the Aurora. And now, and after that I was like, Okay, well, obviously I have to land on top of the Aurora now. Like, obviously that's what I have to do. And the last jump that we just did, we actually did land on the side of the Aurora. But only barely, so I want to be able to, like, actually get there. Like, proper on top of it. Would you rather write a song in 7-Eleven time or play a song in 7-Eleven time? Definitely write, because I can just put that into a, you know, a software and get that to do the thing. It would still be difficult, but I can get it to do the thing. I would be actually just completely incapable of playing a song in 7-Eleven time. I couldn't do it. I'm not skilled enough to be able to do it. Okay, here we go. We've expanded out a little bit more. It's time to see if we can land on the Aurora again. Alley-oop. Oh, did I go the right direction? Nope. It's fine. Just a slight correction. I'm sure it'll be fine. If we have to load the save again, we have to load the save again. But we're just gonna keep going, and we're gonna land on top of the Aurora. And if last time is anything to go by, we should actually survive the fall. We survived it with this much health. I don't know if it's like because we were kind of on the side rather than on a flat surface. I don't know if like a rounded surface makes you take less fall damage, because that would kind of help to explain why when you land on like the hatches, they have like the rounded top, that you don't die when you do that properly most of the time either. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it, or maybe it's just random. I don't know. Would you rather write a song during 9/11 or play a song during 9/11? I would rather fly the plane. What? Do you remember that a cappella group Pentatonics? I do, yeah. I remember people loved them. Had a friend especially that was into them. Just use a bed to force the radio to reset. Oh yeah, can you actually like sleep through the night? Or like sleep to the next day or something? I do remember I was supposed to make a bed at some stage, and then I just like never ended up doing it. Explain what 1, 2, 3, 4 is to musicians. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. That's like 6, 8? No, I don't know what it is. Okay, we're still falling. I went to see what they were up to recently, and they sang The Sound of Silence, and even then they didn't feature their bass singer. I'm like, that's disappointing, especially in 2025. Did they like lose their bass singer or something? Like, did he leave or something? Oh, here we go. We're pretty close. I'm gonna turn the HUD back on. Oh, are we gonna land on it? Okay. We fell through. We fell through the top of it and then landed on the bottom platform. I think that could have worked out better if I had have jumped the correct direction. I hate that pointless meme song. What, The Sound of Silence? I think a lot of people like that song. Isn't the count at the beginning meant to be the pace to play at? Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. I think I did was 8 quavers in 4/4 time in 1 bar. Yeah, that sounds about right. I haven't done any like actual music theory in probably 10, 15 years. And I've had a migraine, so my brain is barely focused as it is. They just got their lead singer to sing it kinda low. Wait, like because the Sound of Silence became popularized for the bass singers with Disturbed. Oh, did it? I know like nothing about it. Isn't the Sound of Silence the one where you show up and wait for 5 minutes and then clap? I see what you did there. No, I think that's a song called like 4 minutes 11 seconds or something like that. Or 4 minutes 12 seconds. There's literally a song that I think the title of it is the duration of the song, and it is just that amount of time of literal silence. Alright, let's try again. This is our last attempt because I'm not going out getting more lead. We'll actually answer the radio in a second. .433, that's the one? Yeah, okay. That's the one I was thinking of. Just 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. And isn't it like, don't people think it's like really clever or something? Or it's like, you know, obviously people know about it, so it's like art. It's like, bro, I wish I could just literally do nothing and be like, ah, art. Look at me, I'm making a statement on something by doing nothing. I mean, it was the first time he did it, I guess. So, there was the first time where someone jumped off a bridge and killed themselves. Doesn't mean that they're heralded as some amazing entrepreneur for jumping off a bridge and killing themselves. The first time someone does something doesn't need to be the most impressive thing ever if it's a stupid thing that they did. Or just not impressive. I'm feeling it. This is gonna be the one. We're gonna survive and we're gonna land on top of the Aurora. Doubt. The other thing I could do is I could speed up my movement speed. Speed up my movement speed so I get further. Oh, here we go. Here's the Aurora.
Hello there.
Hello, Deathix. Welcome. I'm about to land on top of the Aurora. Yeah, we're like way better centered this time. And we've got further. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
I landed on the Aurora! Woo! We did it! I didn't survive, but I landed on top of the Aurora. I wonder if there's a way to survive it. Because we survived it that one other time where we like landed on the edge. But, no well. I'm not going to keep doing that because otherwise we'll be here all day. But I managed to jump off the top of the tower and land on the Aurora, so I'm pretty happy with that as a thing that happened. Now we've got to answer the radio again after I read chat. Walalo. Ayo. Count it at the start to establish tempo. Yep. I think I read something about his compositions being known for making use of the space of silence, so the 433 made sense for him specifically. Could be fully wrong, like my memory could be bad, or maybe I didn't fact check it. Yeah, but like still, I just still don't think it's anything to be excited about. Like, sure, but I just don't think it's that interesting. Even if it was like 4 minutes and 33. 'Cause the thing is, it's not even like, you know, using like the negative space of something rather than the actual thing itself is like very, very useful, and it's very artistic, and like, yeah, absolutely, you can like, instead of doing a thing, you can not do a thing, and that makes the things that you do have more impact. But an entire song that is standalone, that is just 4 minutes and 33 seconds of nothing, doesn't do anything. Like, it's not part of any greater vision or any like important or impressive thing. It's just like, cool, you didn't even have to record anything. You literally just, I don't even know how you would do that. I guess you would just, maybe you would just turn a mic on, but then there would be, it wouldn't be silence. You'd hear like static or something. I don't know. It's just pointless. 4 minutes of a really annoying tone like emergency broadcast is better. At least it's something, and at least it serves a purpose. I would love to know about weird Italians. 4 minutes of Vuvuzela. Oh god, no. Anyway, we're gonna answer the radio. Here we go. Let's answer the radio.
May it be recorded. Distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Why did...
Location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, he's gonna be dead. Don't worry about it. Why did he almost sound like a young Christopher Walken? What the hell happened here, guys? There's a giant snake. Which way? That way? No. That way, under attack. Yeah, that one. Okay, let's go. Every time I enter a stream, I make streamer go on a rant by saying a subject and someone else says something better. Hey, it's a conversation starter.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And unlike 4 minutes and 33 seconds, it's better than silence. Damn man said everyone in chat has better conversation topics than him. Hey, he started it. That's worth something. Why is a cook so angry? Because there's a Reaper trying to eat him, I guess. LifePod 17 stranded near a cave system and under attack. Okay. I think I'm pretty sure we've already been there as well. Well, let's find out. I feel like we actually have discovered a lot of the LifePods. We just don't have them on any maps anywhere because we hadn't listened to the radio. So it didn't register them. Alright, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste of time. So I think our best bet actually is to go back home and build a bed. So we can like wait through these messages. If that's the thing that works. Ooh, don't fall through the floor. Don't fall through the floor. Up we go, up we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, so let's build a bed somewhere. Where do I build a bed? I build a bed, and then we're just gonna take a snooze. Maybe can I build a bed up by the Belbows? A bed by the Belbows. That sounds like a children's book. It was illustrated by, I don't know, Bill Murray? No, that doesn't seem right. Bob Ross? By the Bulbo tree. Alright, let's try up here. I don't know if we can build it outside. We probably can't. It's probably an interior module. Oh no, it's miscellaneous. Still not allowed though. Come on, man. Why is that on such a weird angle? Weird. Okay, well let's go up the top then. See if we can do it up the top. Your performance mod is making me nervous. What? Because it makes us fall through the floor? Hey, if the performance mod wasn't on, we'd be getting like probably 15 frames instead of like 20-ish. So it's important. Alright, if I can make a bed... If I can make a bed by the nuclear reactor, I think that's probably the ideal scenario. Wait, can I put a bed up here? Oh my god. Yes! Imagine that! Oh my god, that would be terrifying. Just have a nap up here? No whackers, bro. Roll out of bed, straight onto the glass. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, at nighttime as well. Nice. Yeah, that's a big no from me. Worked though. Right next to the nuclear reactor. Love to hear the hum of that cancer. Falling through the floor is how I got to the Lost River without being ready for it. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Powdered milk, am I right? No, you're not. Simple. Simple as that. I love Milo's serving suggestions is like 2 tablespoons versus how people actually drink it. An entire glass with a dash of milk. Was that supposed to be teaspoons? Is it 2 teaspoons or is it 2 tablespoons? Alright, I'm gonna answer the radio again.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Sorry, what now? Was that the aliens? What did that... What was that? Sharing locations with other agents. Is there something... wait, where was the clues and stuff? Codes and clues, is it in there? No. Maybe I just have to wait for another message. So I'm gonna go back up and sleep to my cancer. I mean, sleep next to the reactor. Hello, the fact that we dream about falling, it's because we are still stuck with a stupid monkey brain that is afraid to fall from trees. Hey, I'm afraid to fall from trees and I'm a stupid monkey, so that makes sense to me. Hey, Salza, how you doing? Welcome in. Maybe a self-scan? You know what? You actually could be right there. I haven't done a self-scan in a very long time. I'm gonna have a quick nap at the top of the world, and then I'm gonna try and self-scan, and then if that doesn't do it, then I'll have another nap. Oh, the lag, please, please. Okay, so let's take a... You are not tired enough to sleep yet. God damn it. We'll self-scan then. I have entered a Porto ad jail again. God damn it. A Porto! Alright, self-scan. We haven't self-scanned in ages.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Oh, look, I didn't even know it was there for a long time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Look, it doesn't look great, but I'm sure we'll come out of it alright. That didn't happen until I scanned myself, so maybe I shouldn't have scanned myself and I would have been fine. We can't sleep again yet. Let me scan myself again. Has it gotten any worse? Infected! Yeah, I know that. I need to sleep. Please, let me sleep. Forget everything and tap with the double time swing. And tap with a double time swing. Yeah, go for it. That was the warpers? Oh, the people that were just talking on the radio? I hate those guys. They're the worst. I'm gonna go down and suckle in the teeth of the Baldur. Not there. Because we're pretty low on hunger. And then we'll go back up and try and sleep.
Fortune favors the bold, or more regularly it seems to favor nepotism. Something something eat the rich.
I mean, he's not wrong, to be fair. Also, I am hungry. Literally am hungry right now. IRL and in-game, so... Are any of you rich? Not like Richard, like lots of money. Because I don't want to eat dick. Wait. Alright, that'll do. Let's go back up. Warpers can't talk. They just go alien gibberish and kill you. What alien speaks English? So the part of the message, like it said at the start of the radio thing, was partially translated. So it was able, the PDA was able to partially translate the nonsense, because there was like a bunch of like noises and clicks and stuff, but then some of it was translated. I'm a dip, go eat. No worries, Mr. G. I will at some stage. Oh, I can't sleep. Good tattoo idea. Something something eat the rich. yeah. Perfect. Doesn't need anything else. Just something something eat the rich. You get the message. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna take another dive because we're just waiting anyway. Let's see if we can survive the fall. Somehow. Richard, is that you? I'm not Richard. Are you trying to call me a dick? How dare you? Lies, you always want to eat Richards? How dare you? Don't you talk about my personal life on this stream. Alright, let's go! See if we can make it. Something something eat D's nuts. Got him. Yeah, you got me there. Well, you are what you eat. That's why I'm a good person, because I only eat good people. Yeah, that checks out. And yeah, that's why I'm such a dick. Wait. What, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second now. Can you show the Beacon Manager page? I could, yeah. JustWrightGaming is a witch. I'm going to suggest jumping off a platform, then sleeping. Witch. Jumping off a platform, then sleeping. Well, how does that make me... How does that make me a witch? Do witches usually jump off platforms and sleep? I thought they just got burned at the stake. Or drowned. Unless there was, well, after they were weighed against a duck. Because that's how we know she's a witch. You read my mind and turned me into a newt. She turned me into a newt. I got better. What's OTG and how are you so confident that's off? Because I don't know how to speak either, so I can read not being able to speak. And that's not true at all, actually. Baba Yaga lived in a house on top of chicken legs. She had to jump to come down. That's true. That's true. I do remember that was the thing. And Baba Yaga is actually a factual story, so... I am Baba Yaga. Boo. We're getting closer. Are we going to survive the fall? Doubt. We've survived the fall once. Maybe I can land directly in the cafeteria. Imagine that. It would be cool to actually explore the top of this. I could probably get the Drill Daddy up here just because we've got like the Giga... Yeah, we're dead. The Giga Jetpack and stuff, but... And the speed. But it's more fun to jump. If I had a time machine, I'd sell automatic weapons to ancient armies. And then you would probably cease to exist. Because you'd sell those weapons to someone that would wipe out someone that would have been part of your lineage. Probably multiple someones. And then you would never exist. And then that creates a paradox because you can't then give them the time, or can't get in the time machine to give them the assault rifles or the automatic weapons. And so, who knows what happens then? I think the universe just collapses in on itself. Alright, let's go have a nap. Are we allowed now? Yes! Huzzah! I will dream of cancer. Okay, wakey wakey. There we go. Wakey wakey, wololo. Hassam Jala, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. It's time to answer the radio. Maybe the warpers are trying to speak to me again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I should have probably just put a radio at the top. I wasn't really planning to be up the top that often, but when we learned that we could jump off the diving board and land on the Aurora, I kind of had to. Alright, here we go. Next message.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us. I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Yeah, they're also definitely dead as well. That much is guaranteed. I don't know if we've been to Lifepod 4. I feel like we probably have, but we're gonna have to wait to be able to sleep again anyway, so we may as well take the Drill Daddy out and have a squiz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nah, no paradox. Force time to be a straight line because, as everyone knows, you, the person reading this message, are the center of the universe. So go back in time and bam, no paradoxes. Sell guns to the Aztecs and win life. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think that checks out. I'd never thought of it that way before. But now that I'm the center of the universe, I guess I have to. Alright, in we go. Hey NPC, how you doing? Did you actually answer the radio? Shake my head, you caved under pressure. No, I pressured under a cave, actually. I'll have you know. No, we'd done everything that we needed to do. I always said that I was eventually going to answer it. We eventually had to actually do something other than building a tower to the ballsack of God. And now we've done it. We also... I did get distracted before answering the radio though, and I jumped off the top of the tower and landed on the Aurora. Okay, approximate transmission origin recorded to databank, so I'm assuming that's a... Yeah. Wait, isn't that our one? That's our one, isn't it? Well, actually, I guess it wasn't ours, was it? But that was the original one. Oh, yours is 5. Actually, yeah, you're right. Wait, it's floating though. Is that out? That's out the side of the... I mean, that's in like the same location. Is that not from there? Yeah, that one's like that. I just realized you're only just getting the sunbeam right. Yeah, we heard the sunbeam before. Yes, this is number 5. Okay, I've bounced off immediately. Very cool. Wait. No, that's just a rock. Floating. Floating upside down, and it's in the sandy area around the Aurora. So it's close. I thought it was it the front of the Aurora, not the back? Because it looks like the back of the Aurora to me. Oh, actually no, it's kind of close towards the front, looking back. That's what it is. So it's like up there somewhere. Bit further out. I'm running out. Running out of jump jet. There should be arrows saying Aurora front, Aurora butt, Aurora entry, Aurora engines. Wait, 2 of those were the same thing. I'll let you figure out which. There it is! I see it! I feel like I probably have already done this one, but let's have a look anyway. Yeah, no, I've already been in here. They're already still very much dead. Okay. I just had to check, just in case. Why are the... Oh no, it's sitting down. I thought it was like going through that. Alright, let's go home and see if we can probably sleep again and then answer the radio again. Okay, genius, how is your drill daddy going to be entered? He somehow did it? Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Ah! That's fine, we'll just go through the mountain. I can't be bothered going around it. Oh, there's my there's my cameras for the thing, you know, the thing, the scanner room. They're like in the side of the mountain. Piece of piss. Everyone was dying while you were completing your side quest to reach the stars. Yeah, man. I was out here just living life to the full. Trying to get off this planet my own way. Meanwhile, they're all just dying in life pods somewhere. Maybe I could have saved them. Probably couldn't. But we'll never know because I wasn't here and I didn't care. Oh well. Did you install a mod for your prawn suit? Yeah, I've got a few different mods on. Most of them are just like to make things quicker. Everything's just quicker. Alright, let's go up, have a sleep in the stars. I might actually just chug down some big, thick, veiny bulbo root straight into my mouth. Alright, there we go, that'll do, and up we go. Speed equals key. To be able to build a over 8,000 meter tower in a game that's about being underwater, speed is definitely key. Otherwise, we never would have got it completed. Okay, back up we go. Welcome to the lag factory, everyone. And this is before I've even added... Oh, I should have gone that way. Oh well. This is before I've even added extra fish into the main tank. Before I've done like the 1,000 peeper strat. This is just one of everything. Oh, I'm not tired enough yet. Bruh.
Army of Rubedux sprayed to log the time. The general of Ampeke says that everyone was dying because you were building the tower to punch God. Praise the log. You found a god but everyone turned to fish food.
Yep, that's pretty much canon. I'd like to believe that I could have saved them had I not gone on my side quest to tickle the ballsack of God. I chose not to anyway, and they're all dead now because of me. This makes me very happy. Should I put another sleeping spot in here? You can sleep here or you can sleep there. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. Maybe this is the double bed? Yes! This is for... Oh, we don't have fiber mesh, I guess? Oh, that's upsetting. What about a table instead? Maybe this is where we have lunch. Put a little bar table in the middle. Look at that. And then can we put little chairs? Swivel chairs? There we go. And here. Okay. And... Oh, I can't put Markiplier on the seat. I wanted to be having lunch. Oh, wait, I can!
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Subnautica.
Hey, Markiplier, how you doing? I'm gonna be just, you know, I'm just gonna have lunch with Markiplier. Don't worry about it. No space to sit? How dare you call me fat? Bruh. Markiplier fits on the seat. Okay, fine. I'm above you, Markiplier. Okay, that's probably a bit much. Let's have... Can Jacksepticeye fit on the other one? There we go. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye are having lunch over a beautiful view at the top of the world. Right next to a nuclear reactor and a fish tank filled with every single species on the planet. What a beautiful scene. What a truly beautiful thing. Is there anything we can put on the table? A plant pot, maybe? Oh, it doesn't want to fit. Boo. Boo. Doesn't work. Put Jack on the other chair? Yeah, one step ahead. I was hoping that I could do it, but yeah, I was doing that. Scan this Markiplier. That should be your channel's ad. What you just said. That could be my new intro. My new, like, trailer video. You have one new message. Wait, what? I think I've already scanned him. Well, I had already scanned him. Oh no! You evaporated Markiplier! How dare you! General NPC killed Markiplier! God damn it! Now I have to rebuild him. It's fine, we will rebuild him. Okay, he's back. Thank God. We brought Markiplier back. Oh, thank God. Maybe play the Markiplier? You can play the Markiplier? Right, so it does like quotes? Does it do the same for Jacksepticeye? Top of the morning to you. There it is. What a scene. What a scene we have here today. Oh, I love that for us. So anyway, let's not talk about the time where I killed Markiplier. Can we sleep? We can sleep! Huzzah! What? Lies? I'm innocent? No, you killed Markiplier. Let the record show that General NPC killed Markiplier. These toys are annoying. How dare you? I mean, they're like pretty early Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, where they're very just full-on loud is the way you get people to watch the videos, especially like kids and stuff. Loud equals good. Peak era. That's when most people started watching them, obviously. It's most people's fondness of them. So you mean their Jackass / PewDiePie era? Yeah, pretty much. Kids watching streams? No, YouTube videos. They're YouTubers, not streamers. I mean, I'm sure they do probably streaming these days, or in the last couple of years, but they were originally just YouTubers. Okay, we can play the radio again.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
I love that guy's voice.
Corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Boo. Have we already been to LifePod 7? That guy's voice sounded really familiar. So we don't have... Have we already been to number 7? I mean, we may as well go have a squiz. Where is that? I'll have a look in a sec. See, one new message. Wait, one new message about what? What do you mean? Calmest survivor. I've had things that I can just chill out doing, it's fine. Okay, so photographic data. Problems with the rumble fabricator. Sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Oh, here we go. Transmission origin approximately 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. Oh, yeah, so that is like... That's like the dead zone. Okay. Let's go then. How dare you? Why would you bonk me? That's where you got the Markiplier and Jacksepticeye dolls? Oh, number 7? Is that where I got... They were both in there? Oh, so I don't need to go there then. So I've already been there. Well, Top of the morning to you, laddies! I don't know. I don't know what to do then. Just go back up and try and sleep again. It's gonna be too late. I won't be tired yet.
Army of Rubedo Spray the to log the time. Open the time capsule section and read the message you monster. See what the dead said to you.
Open the time capsule and see what the dead said to me? What do you mean? Dead men tell no tales? What are you talking about? They're dead. Let the dead rest in piss. Also, I can't read. Alright, well, let's go have a nap then. We still can't. Yeah, I figured as much. Do we take another jump? Man, the lag towers are something fierce. We could go talk to Jacksepticeye again. No, let's take a jump. I've got 3 more of these annoying messages. 3 of them? That's a lot of messages. Alright, I'm gonna do a jump again. We're gonna try to survive the fall to the Aurora again. Because there's pretty much nothing else we can do.
Umbacano is a fine gentleman. Mad for old alien stuff, true, but he's got the dosh, so it's alright, ain't it?
Yeah, if he's got money, he's fine. He's just eccentric then. Ooh, got a cooldown. Rip. Okay. Ah, it's so peaceful just diving through space. Let's turn all the HUD off. Guys, I'm in space! Space! Hey! How dare you? Just absolutely nothing on screen. Look, we made it, chat. We made it to space. We didn't need the rocket ship. Look, here we are in space. Roll credits. Somebody roll the credits. Editor, roll the credits. God damn it, I'm the editor. Now there's ads. Damn, I should have timed it before he dies. Yeah, you missed your opportunity. This is what Superman sees when he's flying. Pretty much, he's just just going for it. This is when he goes up to spin the globe backwards to reverse the horrendous things that we've done. So I think the animation changes to the skydiving animation when we get close to the Aurora. I think. But we'll see. It sounded like you just did Elmo's World theme song. Maybe they're the same theme song. Maybe it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da Superman. Did you ever think of that? Maybe Elmo is Kryptonian. There we go, skydiving. As expected. Let's go further this way. Oh, are we even gonna land on the edge? We should do. Oh no! Somehow I didn't survive. Oh, how did that happen? Scary thought. Superman reversed time to save his girlfriend, but that means surgeries saving lives, people saved from criminals, and other good things have been reversed by him. How far back do you go? And what do you fix that you have broken, or broke that you have fixed? This is the true burden of a time paradox. Or time traveler, I don't know. I'm making up stuff now. Can we sleep now? Probably not. OG era Superman was literally a reality warper. OG era Superman literally is just like, just completely OP. he can just do everything. Somebody rocks up with kryptonite. It's like, oh no, not kryptonite. Throws the kryptonite away. Oh look, I'm all powerful again. It didn't even really do that much to stop him anyway. Can I become Superman by basking in the radioactive glow? Is that how that works? When do we get the nuclear waste, by the way? Don't know. If you don't go back in time to fix anything, everything's good. Yeah, I think that checks out. No paradoxes if you never go back in time. Time paradoxes only exist because we are all annoying fans who demand the writer, God, the universe, whoever you want, leaves no plot holes. We demand logic. Now go back and fix your mistake. Rewind time. OG Superman lifted the entire island made of kryptonite into space and lived. OG Superman had the strongest superpower of all, plot armor. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. That's one thing that always annoyed me about Superman in general, like as just a character. It's like, oh, okay, congratulations. You can basically do literally everything, and the only flaw you have doesn't actually affect you 95% of the time when it actually needs to be. Oh, like 95% of the time when it's not like, you know, plot related or whatever. Snyderverse Superman couldn't even handle a huff of the kryptonite vape. Bruh. Exactly, and selling AKs to the Romans isn't trying to fix anything. I mean, true, so you should go ahead and do that then. I'm gonna sleep though. I'm gonna sleep. Here we go. Just sleeping the days away. Isn't there a rock that just makes him horny AF? Yeah, I think it's like red kryptonite or something. Just makes him a horny little bitch. Or is that black kryptonite? I don't remember. We can answer the radio now, so let's go back and go down and answer the radio if I can find it. Red kryptonite turns him inside out? Well, it certainly doesn't in Smallville. In Smallville, it makes him like more emotional and stuff, I thought. So they obviously got that very different. How many colors of kryptonite are there? Depends how many the plot desires or requires. As many as you want, exactly. Does he have a Green Lantern ring? No, that's Green Lantern that has a Green Lantern ring. That's Ryan Reynolds, everyone's favorite. Green Lantern. Alright, here we go. Let's answer this.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. So we can find that one if we haven't got that one already. Also, I'm gonna make the subtitles go longer again because the audio was like slower than the actual text. So where was that? Wait, was it? Was this the one on the island? I can't even remember which. I've already forgotten which one it actually was. Lifepod 19. Okay, Lifepod 19. It's not in there. It's not in there either. In one iteration, pink kryptonite turned him into a girl. There's no limits to what the authors can come up with. Yeah, they just... whatever the plot does, like, needs, basically. He found the Degassi people? If only JustWrightGaming knew how to read. What's reading? I mean, none of these say 19. Coordinates for dry land. Yeah, so it must have been the other Degassi base. The one that was on land. Rendezvous coordinates. Yeah, okay, so that we've already done that one then as well. I think we are going to have already done a lot of these. I'm just surprised that it doesn't have anything in here. I guess it was just like, that's enough that it's like land, because obviously there's not really any other land anywhere. So now I guess we have to wait again. And we have a moment to remember Steve as well. This is to remember me who can't read good. Also Steve who died for our sins. Rip. If it's not in there, you didn't visit it. Each pod has a minimum 1 PDA. But are they not talking about the floating islands? Because I don't have any other information that tells me where it is. So, like, where would I go anyway? Because it doesn't have any codes or clues in here. There's nothing in the survivors. And then this just says... half a kilometer southwest of the crash site. Yeah, dry land. Dry land half a kilometer southwest of the crash site. You have a marker? So the problem is it's really inconsistent, because sometimes it gives you a marker, sometimes it gives you a picture, sometimes it gives you just like, it doesn't give you the same thing every time. And because you've already usually got a bunch of other markers already, you're not always gonna see it straight away. So that one I should be able to get to via the Stargate.
Oh, crap.
Shouldn't I?
We lost him. Who am I kidding? He was expendable.
I'm gonna try going through the Stargate. Check your own island? No, it's definitely not this one. Where did the robot lady say the transmission is? Yeah, it's we'll have a look via the Stargate. Some pods were damaged in the crash and there are emergency beacons break. Yeah, and that's fine for like a lore explanation, but it's still kind of annoyingly inconsistent for a gameplay mechanic. Is this where the Stargate was? I know there is a Stargate here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. I didn't hurt that much. Where is... Because there's the one that goes to... There's the one that goes to the lava zone. But there was also one... Oh, wait, no, it's not in here. It's in the caves. I'm a dangus. It's not here at all. I'm thinking about the one in the caves, not in here. Majority of the pods have markers. You just played the game out of order. Yeah, but it's still different. It doesn't matter what order I played it in. That's not the point. The point is that they're all, like, a lot of them are slightly different in the way that you have to find them. Which is fine, because you don't want them to all be exactly the same, otherwise it would get kind of boring. But it's just difficult to know what to look for specifically when it's different with each of them. And it doesn't give you, like, direct clues on what to do that, or like on what to go for all the time. Yeah. Alright, so I want to go back up and go through the caves, go through the Stargate. There's 3 pods without markers. They aren't essential for the story. Okay, right. Ow! How did that hurt? Grow up. I hate these caves. Pretty sure I've gotten lost immediately. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was actually down that far. I think it was just a different branch. There we go. Okay. So this should hopefully take me there. I still don't... Like, I went back over that base 2 or 3 times to get everything, so I still don't know what I could have missed. Unless it's just not this island, unless there is another piece of land somewhere. Where is it? I'm not seeing it at all. Is it just not this? I can't see it at all. I might have to like change it in the markers. I literally just can't see it. Let's make it yellow. See if that'll help. There it is. All the way down there. Okay. So it was on this island. Oh, okay. There's like... Yeah, right. This is why I never found it. Because I went up into the island, but I didn't go down here. I don't even know if I can go down here. Where is it? Yeah, I never went down. Well, I think I did actually dive down here at some point, actually. But I didn't, like, look around here too much. Oh, we got another radio already. Was I just supposed to be in this general vicinity? Why did the lighting change? Because it just does that. I don't really know why. You should get a rebreather. It'll stop your oxygen loss below 100 meters. Yeah, I know, but there's more instances where far more instances where I've needed the radiation protection than I've needed the rebreather. Okay, it looks like there's a gap here. But that kind of goes that way. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Because I took the Stargate, I don't have the Drill Daddy or anything. Just need to find where the entrance is that I'm supposed to look through. Why not fix the Aurora then? Why would I do that? Then everything might survive. I don't want that. The message said, blah blah, we found land, so search the land to find if he survived. Yeah, well that's why I didn't know that this was down here. That's why I mean, I never listened to the thing anyway. The paleness of your face, coupled with the sleeve ends on your arm and the lighting, makes my brain go, that's a tattoo arm sleeve? That's right. The entrance you want is directly above the marker. Eat some lantern fruits, then return. I don't have lantern fruits, and you know that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's a thing over there.
Passing 200 meters.
I swear I went like exactly here before and didn't see this. Okay, well, we found it now.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
There we go, we did it. Didn't need anything special for that. Just a little bit of diving. God, it's so bright. Oh, my eyes. The damned island has testicle fruits for you if you want. Yeah, there's plenty of bulbo here. Why would I go get lantern fruits when I've never had a lantern fruit before and the bulbo has never let me down? Bulbo all the way. Oh, those are actually just normal trees. Disgusting. Can't eat a tree unless it's a bulbo tree.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Ah, delicious bulbo. There's a PDA outside. Do you need the PDA that was outside? Is that required? I mean, it said I could use the radio again. The outside PDA has a voice log and a marker, but is it required? Do I need to do it as part of the story? Wait, where's the bloody marker gone? Did it turn itself off when I found it? No. Okay, unless it's essential, I'm leaving. I literally can't even see it anymore. No, but if you want to get it, it's there. I don't. I really don't. I can't even see it anymore. Do you want to play the game or not, young man? I don't want to play the game. I want to go home. I want to go to bed and I want to go home. How do I get back into the Stargate? Where was that? I don't remember where the Stargate was. When you go to the pod, the marker turns off. But it's still on though. Oh, there we go. I just saw it flicker on there. There it is. Oh, it's autosave. No sense of exploration at all. Excuse me, I explored the heavens. Thank you very much. You need to turn the marker on and off. Okay, that's why. It's weird that it like turns off but doesn't actually turn it off. Oh, there's a PDA here.
Signal location uplifted to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Unexpected. Where's the Stargate? I want to go home. Mom, I want to go home. Is it in here? Did I go through? Oh, I just have no... I don't remember at all where I came in through. It's been like 2 minutes. My memory has already been wiped. Stargate is an amazing show. Agreed. Love that show. SG-1 and Atlantis. Exceptional. We don't talk about universe. Where the hell is it? If you learn to read, you would see the PDAs tell you where a lot of spots are without suffering from exploration. I do hate suffering from exploration. But also reading. Gross. Bro's moving like a speedboat right now. Yeah, look at me go. Okay, is it here? Oh, I didn't... No, I did make it. It's fine. Where... Where did I come in from? I'm sure... No, this is the way... Like, this is the way I came in from, isn't it? I'm so lost. Idea just swim back. I don't have, like, a sea glide or anything. I know this is taking me a while, but swimming back would take so much longer. How could I not have found it yet? No, it has to be. It can't be in here because there's only like one way out. So... Okay, I've fallen through there. That was silly. You have the speed? No, it won't. No, it really... You think it looks fast at the moment, but when I have to walk or swim back like 1,200 meters... It's pretty bad. It's more than 1,200 meters as well. You move faster than an unmodded sea glide. Yeah, but they're still pretty slow. Now we're just back here again. Where is that bloody Stargate? Just commit. It'll take at most 2 minutes. How far away are we? That's like 2,600 or something? I can't read it from here. Ow. You know what I should do, actually? I should just kill myself. That would be the quickest way. Hey, buddy. You wanna help me out? You wanna help me out real quick? Then I can read chat as well. Hey, why have you stopped? Did I say you could leave? Excuse you, sir. Back to work, please, you stupid crab bastard. Okay, you're gonna take forever to kill me as well, so I guess I'm gonna climb to the top and jump off. Okay, well, that was some of it. It was nowhere near high enough, but it's a start. bonk. Oh, what's this? Just a hole. Alright, let's climb back up. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my god, stop like yeeting off the side of everything. Oh, this has got to do it, surely. Yeah. No, not enough. Okay, well, let's try again. Yeah. Alright, this is it. There we go. Finally. Okay, we're finally back. Thank God. And thank you for the hydration.
I'll kill you. Don't think I won't. I'll do it.
I did. I did do it. I'll do it again. Alright, I think we're pretty much at a point where I'm going to answer this radio. And then that's probably going to be wrap-up point for the stream.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sucked beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Those bloody... Did I must have taken the subtitles the wrong way. I think I needed to take them down, not up. Too fast again. Okay. 12. I feel like 12 is familiar. It'll be in here if I've been there, right? Survivors? Maybe I haven't been there yet. Beyond safe diving distance, so how are we going to save them? Well, it said, basically it was saying use like the sea moth or whatever. Or the Cyclops. Go to bed and see if you get a new message. Yeah, I mean, I can try to see if I'll be able... I should be able to sleep by now. I'm guessing... I don't know if I've done 12. Or at least I didn't see it in the logs, so... We'll have a quick sleep. And then that'll be it, I think. Alright, past the reactor. Into the bed. You just see the moon just move around. The planet just... See you later. Before you've managed to fully go to sleep. Okay, I don't know if that changed anything. I'll go see if I can interact with the radio again. It didn't like show up on the side, but that doesn't always happen. To think we never thought this tower would be finished. I know, right? We got to a point where we were like, we're gonna have to give up on the dream. But no, the dream stayed alive, and the lag is real. So glad we got to live with the lag. Okay, yeah, no, it hasn't. So that means we're going to have to go to LifePod 12. Looks like we haven't been there at all. So let me turn off all these signals. I'm not going to go there now, but... Oh, so yeah, I had an Aurora rendezvous point dry land, so I was supposed to go there first, but I'd already been there. And then I never followed through to this because I never listened to the radio. So that's what happened there. That's why it was a bit confusing. Yeah, life pod 12 sunk to the ocean bed. So that is actually on the map. There. It's actually not that far away, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. Alright, I'm gonna save it. Alright, well I think we got through a bit of the story so far. We managed to land on top of the Aurora, which was fun. Didn't think that was gonna be able to happen. And then we got a bunch of the radio stuff done, so we'll see how we go for tomorrow night. But I don't know. We'll be potentially close to finishing. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I reversed the word order, but he understood me. Did I? I don't know. I understand. I understand nothing. The tower isn't finished. He forgot the most important bit. What part was that? What most important bit is that we forgot? We built a zoo. Is that not enough? Every good tower deserves a zoo. Maybe need a PDA in Degassi 250 base. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten that. I went through both the different Degassi bases at one point and got everything in there. We saw the marker at the end, so next time, tomorrow night, we will actually go to that waypoint. And then I'm sure we'll be able to continue. We were just checking to see if we'd already done it, because a bunch of the stuff we have already done just via playing the game, and we just went to a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of different areas, and now we're going back and like actually listening to the radio, and some of them have already been done. Take a look at it and see if you can spot it. What, spot the tower? The tower despawns though. No, you're not. That is hide. What? What do you mean? But the Degassi base is hidden? There's this cursed meme making the rounds recently. I think you could do it. It's called the Blastoise belly meme. Never heard of it. No, the PDA. The PDA is hidden? What's this relating to though? Like, is it part of the story that we're currently doing, or? Because I've been through the Degassi base, the 250 and the 500 meter one, and I got all the stuff that I could see. And I'm not currently being asked to go there. So I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Basically, there's this cursed image of a Blastoise, and they've photoshopped his torso out and put their bellies over it. It's cursed AF. That just gives me like Sonic kissing Mario vibes. That meme. I'm sure it's nothing like that, but that's what it makes me think of. Anyway, we've done all we can do tonight. We've progressed a fair bit through, and things are moving along. What the hell am I hearing? Smooth jazz is what you're hearing. What do you mean? Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. So I'm going to go through the schedule and then I'm going to wrap things up. So tomorrow is some more Subnautica. I don't know how much is left of the story, but we'll be doing some more of it tomorrow night. And then if we don't finish it tomorrow night, which we very well might not, I have no idea how much is actually in the story when you actually do it. Then we'll be back the week after on the Friday to do some more. But yeah, Saturday, so tomorrow night will be some more Subnautica. Sunday, is my night off, so there will be no Sunday stream as per usual. Monday is the Indie Spotlight stream, where I will pick a game to play, and we'll check it out, see how it is. If it's bad, if it's good, we'll find out together. We did, what was it, Siege Turtle the other night, and it's probably not ideal for a stream because it's like more of an idle game. I've still had it running kind of almost in the background, and I have been playing it a bit more, but it was interesting to check out, and I'm interested to see what the next thing is that we find. Tuesday and Wednesday are RimWorlds. The ship is looking slick. We lost like 3 people last stream, including an 8-year-old and a 4-year-old, I'm pretty sure. At least the 8-year-old's definitely dead. I don't remember if the 4-year-old died. They probably did. We've finished expanding the ship. We've got to actually put some stuff in it, get some more crew back so that we can fill up to capacity, and then I'm going to actually look at doing the scenario rather than just existing, question mark? No, rather than just expanding the ship, we need to actually do some scenario stuff and actually try and finish the scenario that we've got. And then Thursday is a no stream day as per usual, and then Friday, like I mentioned earlier, will be Subnautica, provided we don't finish it tomorrow night, which we might, I don't know. I am appearing on screen. So you are. Wait, do you usually not? Were you one of the people that usually doesn't appear up there? No, get out of my ticker, all of you. You get the hell out of here! Also, good night. This is I appreciate you being here. Hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good night. All right, that's me done. All your ticker are belong to me. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow for some more Subnautica. Otherwise, Monday for some indie game that could be amazing. We'll have fun regardless. Bye!